The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission has just made it official. The legal case against Ripple is over. This isn't rumor. This isn't speculation. It's confirmed through an official SEC announcement, removing any remaining doubt. To add weight to this news, SEC Commissioner Hester Peirce herself has publicly confirmed the conclusion of the Ripple versus SEC case. This is a defining moment for XRP, for Ripple, and for the broader crypto market. The legal cloud that has hung over XRP for years has finally cleared, and the implications could be massive. At the same time, another major development is making waves. The Central Bank of Malaysia has released a document naming XRP alongside Bitcoin as a potential replacement for cash and traditional bank deposits. That statement places XRP directly into conversation about the future of money, not just as a cryptocurrency, but as a core infrastructure asset for global finance. This is not a small endorsement. It's recognition from Central Bank that XRP has real potential to operate as a legitimate alternative to fiat systems. Today, the market is showing strong signs of recovery. Across the board, cryptocurrencies are surging. Bitcoin is trading near $120,000. Ethereum is up over 9%, holding around $4,600, and XRP is approaching $3.30 with strong momentum. Many altcoins are following the trend, with Cardano up over 9%, Chainlink gaining double digits, and Stellar Lumens posting a solid increase. Hedera Hashgraph is up as well, reflecting the renewed optimism sweeping through the market. The sentiment is shifting toward preparation for a full altcoin season, one that could see XRP retest and break its all-time high of $3.84. These market moves are underpinned by growing institutional actions. Companies like Metaplanet and MicroStrategy continue to accumulate massive amounts of Bitcoin, reinforcing the bullish case for crypto. This type of large-scale accumulation sets a tone that filters through to other assets, especially those with institutional and cross-border utility like XRP. As Bitcoin climbs, it often creates the conditions for altcoins to explode in value, and XRP's position coming out of this legal victory gives it a uniquely strong setup. Looking at the SEC announcement, the language is clear. The joint stipulation to dismiss appeals effectively resolves the civil enforcement action against Ripple and its top executives, Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larsen. The significance of this cannot be overstated. Regulatory uncertainty has been one of the biggest obstacles to institutional adoption of XRP in the United States. With this case closed, there is now a clean legal path for financial institutions to engage with Ripple's technology and XRP without the shadow of an ongoing lawsuit. The confirmation from Hester Peirce is equally important. Known for her pro-innovation stance in crypto regulation, her public statement removes any remaining ambiguity. This is now the official position of the SEC. The Ripple case is over. That clarity is exactly what major banks, payment processors, and corporate treasuries have been waiting for before integrating XRP into their systems. Then there's the Malaysia news, which might be even more forward-looking. The central bank's inclusion of XRP and Bitcoin in its vision for potential replacements to cash and bank deposits signals a shift in how central banks are approaching digital assets. Rather than dismissing them, they're considering them as viable components of future monetary systems, alongside central bank digital currencies. XRP's design as a bridge asset for instant cross-border settlement fits perfectly into this evolving landscape. It's built for speed, cost efficiency, and scalability, traits essential for a currency operating at a national or global level. The timing of all this is remarkable. The ISO 20022 standard, which underpins next-generation global payment systems, is being rolled out more widely this year. Ripple's technology is already aligned with ISO 20022, and as more banks adopt this messaging standard, the integration of assets like XRP becomes increasingly seamless. The Central Bank of Malaysia's statement is one example of how the narrative is shifting From viewing XRP as an investment token to recognizing it as infrastructure for modern finance, in the short term, the market reaction will be telling. XRP support near $3.28 to $3.30 is holding as bullish sentiment builds. Breaking past resistance levels could put $3.84, its all-time high, back into play. Beyond price, the long-term implications are profound. Regulatory clarity in the U.S. and international recognition from central banks could accelerate both institutional and retail adoption. This is one of those moments that could mark a turning point. The combination of legal victory, central bank acknowledgement, and favorable macro trends paints a compelling picture for XRP's role in the next phase of financial evolution. The altcoin season narrative is gathering momentum, and XRP is positioned not just to ride the wave, but to lead it.